chicken with herbs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to marinate this and leave it overnight. So that way the flavors will sit in the chicken. And I score this, if you actually see it, I score the chicken pieces. So that way it gets into the crevices. So it gives it more flavor. So I'm going to marinate this for overnight. And I will cook it tomorrow. Okay, so here it is, the marinade. So I'm going to put it in the refrigerator and have it sit overnight. So hopefully the flavor will sit in. And I'll be cooking it tomorrow. So I had this taken out from the refrigerator. I had it sit in room temperature for 30 minutes. And then now I'm going to sear this. So the reason why I'm searing it, I want to lock in the flavors. So I'm going to drizzle a little bit more. You could use olive oil or avocado oil, which I'm using avocado oil. And I'm going to put a little bit of butter. So once I sear this, I'm gonna cover it and slow cook this so the flavors will be more concentrated. Always slow cook. I'm going to add the lemon pieces in there. So I'm taking the chicken breast out because I don't want it to be too tender. The chicken breast. I will put it back in once the legs are cooked, and then I will put it back in. I'm going to add a little bit of water to get all this all the good stuff out. use chicken broth, but I'm using water. I'm using water. So I'm gonna cover this, adding the carrots. I think that's all the carrots. The bay leaf. So I'm putting the bay leaf in there. So I'm gonna let it sit in simmer and cover. Okay, so it's been 15 minutes. So I'm gonna check this. So it's been 15 minutes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add the remaining pieces right there. So I'm gonna add the remaining pieces, the chicken breast, because the chicken breast doesn't take too long to cook. So there. And then later on, I'm gonna add the vegetables and the remaining. So I'm gonna add the leftover spices. I reserved some spices on the side. See. And then I'm gonna let it sit for another 20 minutes. Let it sit 20 minutes. And then I will add the vegetables because I don't want it to be too tender. So it's been roughly about maybe 15 minutes. So everything's incorporating. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add the vegetable. So I'll just add the vegetables in there. And the vegetables will naturally gives it a little sweetness to the dish. A little sweetness to the dish, so I don't really have to add sugar with this. Just the natural sugar from the vegetables is all I need. There you go. So it's been another 10 minutes. So it's done cooking. So I don't know if you see the color. You see how beautiful this color is, the yellow color from the turmeric. And basically it's what I use, whatever I have in my pantry and in my refrigerator. All the herbs and spices. It's whatever I have in my refrigerator and pantry. And this is what I got. So since I'm on a budget, so I use whatever I have in my pantry, all the herbs, and I just combined it. And right there.